share with you the parts that I want to share with you. So the first part is the purple part. The purple part of your life. Okay? And that purple part is wealth and prosperity. Wealth and prosperity. And this typically is portrayed by the color purple, the color of purple. So, it is also portrayed by the element of wood. The wood element. Yes, the wood element. And also amethyst. So I have amethyst here in front of me today. So I picked crystals for each category of your life. This is also portrayed by the energy of the mystical being of the dragon. So, if you want to set up an altar to help support you in allowing you to attract more wealth and abundance into your life, maybe you put a little dragon in the corner with some amethyst and maybe a piece of wood from outside, and maybe a little purple heart as well. And I want you to go ahead and say this to yourself: abundance flows into my life, while I send you some crystal healing energy. Abundance flows into my life. Abundance flows into my life. Abundance flows into my life. You can also work with the crystals of citrine and purpurite and purple fluorite. So I have some purple fluorite here. And you could put these crystals on your altar, your money altar as well. So this also would work in the back left corner of your home. So here's your entrance. Keep walking until you hit all the way down, and then go all the way left. The back left corner of your home facing your house. That is where you should put this altar. I am grateful for the blessings that flow into my life. I am grateful, you say this out loud, for the blessings that flow into my life. I am grateful for the blessings that flow into my life. I am grateful for the blessings that flow into my life. I'm going to go ahead and send you healing with this purpurite. Make sure you wash your hands after touching purpurite, because it gets purple powder. stability. House, roof over your head, clothes on your back, food to eat, you know. So, you know, love, romance, intimacy, time off, vacations, just balance, self-care, you know, spending time doing things you like, hobbies, you know, just like the Maslow's hierarchy of needs. This is going to ultimately allow more of this to flow into your world. Okay. So, and I will continue now. So if you want fame and reputation, okay, if you have a career that requires fame, you know, or you just want your reputation at your job to be better, this is for you. So facing your house, this is going to be straight ahead, all the way in the back. All the way in the back, straight ahead, facing your house, okay? So this is often portrayed by the color red, the element of fire, okay? So it'd be nice to have a candle lit in this part of the home. You can use the crystal red jasper there. Red jasper, okay? And it's portrayed by the animal of the horse. Okay. I live my life with integrity. I live my life with integrity. Integrity, 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 integrity. I live my life with integrity. I live my life with integrity. Also, other crystals you can use are fire agate, garnet, sunstone, and ruby. Today I'm just working with jasper, sunstone, and garnet. If you want to build your reputation, I suggest a ruby ring, and that can also help you attract more money. Especially if you're a celebrity or online public figure, you know, a ruby ring would be highly suggestible to you. I am recognized for my efforts. 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 Okay, beautiful. So let's work with this garnet here. Garnet is always so pretty to me. Garnet, garnet. It's often called fake ruby. Often sellers will try to deceive people and to sell garnet instead of ruby. I live my life with integrity. I live my life with integrity. I am recognized for my efforts. I am recognized for my efforts. I live my life with integrity. I am recognized for my efforts. So I'm sending you the energy of the crystal and the intention of what I'm channeling and saying to you as I'm speaking it and as you repeat it out loud to yourself as well. For relationships and love. All the way in the back right of the home. The color pink is portrayed by this energy. The element of earth, so have plants there. Rose quartz is a good crystal, pink tourmaline, and rhodonite. They're all pink crystals as well. And a pair of ducks, so I have a couple of rubber ducks in that corner of the home. You know, a pair of ducks portrays love, relationship, couple. this can work well with you as well to promote continuous love in your relationship. Love flows into my life. Beautiful. Okay. It's a very soft, subtle energy, this tourmaline. Okay. Here's some rose quartz. I am open to love. 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 And some rhodonite, okay? Love is all. All is love. Love is all. All is love. Love flows into my life. I am open to love. Love is all. All is love. How fitting. Hey, I need some coffee to get through the day, even though it's decaf. Family. So, the middle of the home, but on the left side. Okay, so you can imagine a quadrant of 9 blocks. We just covered the whole entire back of the home. The back left, the back middle, and the back right. Now we're doing the middle of the home. The middle left of the home, facing the house, from the entrance, is family. Often portrayed by the color of green. Wood and petrified wood can be used there. Okay, so having a big chunk of petrified wood there is ideal. And a bunny rabbit. A rabbit of, you could have like a plush toy rabbit there or something. I am loved within my tribe. 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 I'm going to go ahead and use some chrysocolla. You can use green fluorite or aventurine as well. I find strength and support within my community. 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 Here's some green aventurine. I am loved within my tribe. I am loved within my tribe. I find strength and support within my community. I find strength and support within my community. I am loved within my tribe, and I find strength and support within my community. The next is the exact middle of the home, the middle of the house. This is health, the center of health in your home, and it's portrayed by the color yellow, so anything yellow in that area is encouraged. The element of earth. You can have calcite in that area, and also a turtle. Any icon or figure representing a turtle is ideal there. You could use sulfur, yellow jasper, and tiger's eye in that area of the home. I went ahead with some green calcite because it's more earthy color and it's still calcite, so. Good health flows into my life. Good health flows into into my life. Good health flows into my life. Good health flows into my life. And here's some tiger's eye. Vitality and balance flows into my life. Vitality and balance flows into my life. Vitality and balance flows into my life. Good health flows into my life. Vitality and balance flows into my life. So the middle right of the home now, as you face the house from outside. Creativity and children. Okay, the color is white. The element is metal, so it could be a good idea to have like a metal desk or metal shelf in that section of the house, especially if there's a bedroom there. Quartz, crystal, hematite, and moonstone are ideal for this region of the home, and the animal of rooster. So, here's some hematite. Creativity flows into my life. 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 Here's some clear quartz. I have hope for my future. 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 And moonstone. I am inspired. I am inspired. I am inspired. I am inspired. Creativity flows into my life. I have hope for my future. I am inspired. Beautiful. So, the front left of the home is for wisdom. It's portrayed by the color blue, element of earth, the crystal of chrysocolla, and the animal of an ox. Ox. Other crystals you could use are turquoise and azurite. Okay. So, I just have azurite here. I had a turquoise. Oh, there it is. I wasn't sure where it went. Wisdom flows into my life. 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 Here's turquoise. I am thoughtful and recognize the messages that flow into my life. I am thoughtful and recognize the messages that flow into my life. I am thoughtful and recognize the messages that flow into my life. I am thoughtful and recognize the messages that flow into my life. So the middle front of the home is for career, portrayed by the color black. Element of water, so it would be a good idea to have like a little waterfall fountain there. The crystals of black tourmaline, black onyx, obsidian, and jet. All black crystals. purpose. Purpose, purpose. I have purpose. I have purpose. Here's some onyx. I have the courage necessary for my life journey. I have the courage necessary for my life journey. I have the courage necessary for my life journey. I have the courage necessary for my life journey. And here's some obsidian, black obsidian. I have purpose. I have purpose. I have the courage necessary for my life journey. I have the courage necessary for my life journey. I have purpose. And I have the courage necessary for my life journey. And finally, helpful people or travel. This is the front right of the house. The color gray is ideal here in this space. The element of metal, crystals like moonstone, rutilated quartz, or galena, and the animal of a dog. So it'd be a good idea to put your dog's bed there throughout the day. I have some moonstone here, and that's the only crystal I'll be using for this space today. And this is the last quadrant of the home. Helpful people appear when I need them. 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 The universe is working in my favor. 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 Helpful people appear when I need them. Helpful people appear when I need them. The universe is working in my favor. The universe is working in my favor. Helpful people appear when I need them. The universe is working in my favor. Thank you, dear crystals, for guiding us today. Thank you, Spirit God Universe, for assisting today with this video. Thank you guys so much again. The back left is wealth and prosperity. The back middle is fame and reputation. The back right is relationship and love. The middle left is family. The center of the home is health. The middle right is creativity and children. The front left is wisdom. The front middle is career. And the front right is helpful people and travel. And again, the back left is purple, wood, amethyst, and dragon. You can use citrine, purpurite, or purple fluorite. The back middle is red, fire, red jasper, fire agate, garnet, sunstone, ruby, and horse. The back right is pink, earth, rose quartz, and a pair of ducks, pink tourmaline and rhodonite. You don't have to use all the crystals by any means, just one of them. The middle chrysocolla, turquoise, azurite, and ox. The front middle is black water, black tourmaline, rat, black onyx and obsidian and jet. And the front right is gray, metal, moonstone, dog, rutilated quartz, and galena. And I shall repeat all the affirmations one last time. Okay. So just watching this back, writing it down. Abundance flows into my life. Abundance flows into my life. I am grateful for the blessings that flow into my life. I am grateful for the blessings that flow into my life. I live my life with integrity. I live my life with integrity. I am recognized for my efforts. I am recognized for my efforts. Love flows into my life. Love flows into my life. I am open to love. I am open to love. Love is all. All is love. Love is all. All is love. I am loved within my tribe. I am loved within my tribe. I find strength and support within my community. I find strength and support within my community. Good health flows into my life. Good health flows into my life. Vitality and balance flows into my life. Vitality and balance flows into my life. Creativity flows into my life. Creativity flows into my life. I have hope for my future. I have hope for my future. I am inspired. I am inspired. Wisdom flows into my life. Wisdom flows into my life. I am thoughtful and recognize the messages that flow into my life. I am thoughtful and recognize the messages that flow into my life. I have purpose. I have purpose. I have the courage necessary for my life journey. I have the courage necessary for my life journey. Helpful people appear when I need them. Helpful people appear when I need them. The universe is working in my favor. The universe is working in my favor. And I close off and say thank you for joining me today. And if this resonated with you and you really enjoyed this content, make sure you check me out on TonyBomboni.com if you'd like to support my channel and sign up for your own personal reading or healing with me. I love you and I will see you shortly.